Hey folks, this is Vince with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out the Pets DLC for House Flipper. It's important to stress that what you're looking at here is a preview build, so it goes without saying that everything that you're about to see is subject to change. So this is going to be a first impression / review. I've spent the last 4 to 5 hours on the preview build, messing around with different things, bringing in animals, and yes, it's just not going to a house and petting an animal here and there. You can actually bring in animals into your own household and take care of them. Now, it's not as comprehensive as that. In The Sims, for example, your animals have needs and you have to take care of them on a regular basis. The animals in this game, at least the dogs and the cats, do have needs, but it's not super important. If I click on an animal, for example, the cat, you can see its personality: energetic, rascal, fussy eater, and stubborn. And then its needs: happiness and sleep. So I may want to look into possibly, getting more cat beds. You'll see the rest of my house and see what I'm doing. But you can pet the animal. There's a pet action, assuming it will actually work. Again, preview build, folks. Alright, let's try interacting again. Maybe this Bengal cat just doesn't want anything to do with me. Pick up cat. Okay, I think this cat is glitched. That's alright, we'll move on to a different cat. Okay, so we've got a dog. Let's go ahead and interact with the dog here. Xena puppy. They start off as puppies and then they grow into adults. This one needs sleep as well. I don't have enough dog beds, apparently. Give a treat. You gonna be happy with that? Here you go. No? Really? Oh, I feel like I'm gonna get arrested by PETA in this game. Anyway, so there's a pug here, Milo, puppy, hygiene and sleep. I guess I need to wash you at some point. I'll pick you up. How about that? There you go. So you can pick up the animals, you can carry them around, then you can just put them down. As far as seeing to their needs, you can put things down like dog beds. There's a cat bed there. There's both manual and automatic food and water dispensers. There's a couple more animals in here. I've noticed that the animals sometimes get stuck on things. Like these dogs have just been staring at each other for the last 15 minutes now. I may have to just reload. But yeah, you can interact. How about tug of war? You gonna play with me here? There you go. So yeah, it's nothing fancy, but yeah, you can just sort of move around and drag the dog back and forth and make him happy that way. There you go. And as far as the rest of the house is concerned, I just bought this house and I'm still in the process of converting it. I don't even have a toilet yet. Most of my time tonight went into just creating various things. So there's 2 bunny enclosures in here. I think they're about. I don't know. They must be in a different part of the house. I'm not seeing them. Let's go ahead and fill up their food bowl. As far as I can tell, the dogs and the cats are the only ones that have needs. And when you interact with them, it'll actually tell you what they need or whatnot. But I just want to refill that. So and when it comes to rabbits, there's like open enclosures, meaning that they'll free roam, and then there's like enclosures that keep them in the enclosure. So you can choose either or with regards to rabbits. I have both of these set to free roam, just so that they can wander around the house and do things. I have a little bed for them. There's a little toy, and I'll show you the build menu. Oh, there's one of them. Interact. Pick up. Or not. Oh, there we go. There's the rabbit. What happened to the light in here? I could have sworn I had I guess not enough light. Okay, I'll have to do better. What else can we do here? Interact. Play with tether. Teether. Give a treat. Here. I'll give you a treat. Go get it. Gonna eat it? There you go. Okay. Happy bunny. How are you doing there? That was the first one. Happiness and sleep. It seems like I don't have enough beds for all of my dogs. I'll have to remedy that. Okay, let's go ahead and show the rest of the house. I have some animals outside because I didn't have enough room in this house. There's a snake here. That's a very loud sound effect. So we're gonna put an egg, I guess, in here or something. And I don't know where it is. It doesn't... Oh, there it is. It doesn't leave the enclosure. I can't interact with it in any way. There are just some cages that you can interact with just to feed it, but I don't notice them actually, like, losing happiness or anything like that. Some of these animals are very rudimentary. Oh, there's one of the... Do I want to know what you're doing over there, rabbit? You stuck? This poor thing. Happiness and sleep. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick this up. Yeah, some of the animals in this game you just don't have to worry about. Alright, let's get you unstuck, shall we? And get you back to your enclosure. Where you at? Don't worry, rabbit. I know where you live, I swear. You're here. There you go. Here's your pal. Go eat. Or not. Where are you going? It's trying to get outside. Oh, speaking of, this is my little back area here. There's a spider in this enclosure. There it is on the upper right there. And it's just like some of the other insects and reptiles and the like. They have no happiness that you can interact with. It's just... I can't even feed the fish. I'm hoping that's something they add later. But there's a couple of drawers here that I can open. But I can't actually interact with these. And there was only the one fish type, just angelfish. If I go to my desktop, my little laptop here, you will gain access to Morgan's Pet Care after you beat or get far enough in Mission 1. So the way the Pets DLC works is that if you go to, I think it's the browser? No. Map of jobs. So like the HGTV and Luxury Flipper menus, there's now a new House Flipper Pets. And you have to get far enough into this first level here in order to unlock this here on the main menu, the Morgan's Pet Care. Once you have access to Morgan's Pet Care, these animals will cycle on a regular basis. Sometimes different breeds will pop up that you've never seen before. But for the most part, I mean, there's not that huge of a selection. So when it comes to dogs, you'll see things like Australian Shepherds, Labrador Retrievers. I got a pug earlier. Cats, there's Bengal and European. Those are the only two cat types that I've seen so far. Bunnies, again, not a whole lot of selection. There was just the two there. Rodents, there's a guinea pig. Reptile, there's iguanas, but no other types of reptiles. Birds, it was just a parrot that I put down. I'll see if I can find them in the house. Angelfish, that's the only kind of fish there is there. Snakes, there's just the one type which I got, and I'll show you that. And then there's a spider. So like I said, there's not a whole lot here. Now, I don't know if more animals unlock and more breeds unlock as you play those House Flipper Pets levels. That I don't know. I have not gotten far enough. Again, 5 to 6 hours alone is more than I usually spend on a game like this. But yeah, my advice is if you're going to get into the Pets DLC, make sure you've got a house big enough for everything. Some of these enclosures are quite big. Case in point, this is the parrot enclosure. So I'm just going to throw some food in there. I don't know if it's going to come down and see me or not, but there it is. It's just sort of flying around in there. As far as I know, they don't escape. And then we've got over here, there's an iguana. Again, there's no real happiness need here for this thing. It's just something to watch and interact with, I guess. But you can see how big these enclosures are. So I had to put them outside. At some point, I'd like to make like a little separate animal shed that I can put these all into. But, yeah. Let's check the garage, make sure they're all good here. Okay, yep, I've got more stuff. Close that. I don't think they'll come outside. Okay, so we've got some poop and stuff. I'm sure the bunnies are doing that. I do have a cat litter box, but I only have the one. There's the guinea pig, for those of you curious. Again, no way to interact with it directly, but you can fill its food back up. And that's... It's just, again, it just seems to be for aesthetic purposes, but I wish there was more to it than that. There's also this animal station where you can clean animals and the like. You can call dogs over and clean them, because dirtiness is a thing. How are you doing there? Happiness, sleep. All right, so pet is busy. Let's go ahead and see if we can find more dog beds or something, because they appear to all be tired. So under the new pet section, there's cats, dogs, and small pets. Under cats, there's care and toys and activities. So this is like the main menu. You've got things like treadmills, mouse, cat toy, yarn cat toy. There's like a huge, large hanging cat playground that you can put down. You can put down those crazy little castles and stuff like a cat tree. And then there's dispensers here. And then under care, that's basically that. And then toys and activities, same thing there. Okay, so it's just, yeah. So if we go back to pets and go down to dogs. Again, care and toys are right here. There is this dog treadmill, but I can't get them to use it, so I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. It's pretty big. But you'll get fake sticks, tug of war stuff. There's a bunch of these sleeping mats. I may try and do that. Paw dog bed. Different bowls. I would recommend the automatic dog feeder. It'll make your life so much better. So I'm going to go ahead and click on, say, this one here and make it, I don't know, make it yellow. That's going to be one ugly. Ugh. I've got 2 dog beds in here. I don't know what else to do, honestly. I mean, I need a bigger house, is what this comes out to be. Is one going to fit in here? No. No one's sleeping outside. I draw the line. All right, you guys can, you know what, I'll go outside and do my business. So one of you can sleep in the bathroom. I'm sure it's sanitary and healthy. It's no problem. Yeah, I'm sure. No problem. Oh, there's the litter box. So, like I said, that's just the Pets DLC comes with new missions that you can do. Once you complete or get far enough in the first mission, you'll have access to the ability to adopt these animals. As far as like the levels themselves, let's go ahead and just quickly show you what they look like and what you may encounter there. So we'll go to the map of jobs and then House Flipper, and there should be let's see. I guess we're going to this house up here. The animal caretaker, running a business and being an accountant, had Morgan's whole life until he handed the company over to his son and retired. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. He's got, yeah, so I'm just going to accept that, and we'll jump to a location. Just like in the other DLCs and the main games, you're going to have these pre-planned jobs that will, give you the experience and the money that you need. But again, you can always, go to the market and find a house and just buy it. And you can either fix it up and live there yourself, or you can flip it and just try and make a bunch of money off of it. I love stuff like that. So this game just simply has more content. If you have the HGTV and the other DLCs for this game already. Okay, I'm gonna skip that. But yeah, if you already have the DLCs, then chances are you're gonna buy this anyway. So, but still, this DLC isn't bad. I wish there was more to do with the animals themselves and more of a Sims element where you have to really care for them. It just seems like caring for them in this game is like an afterthought. Like Animal Shelter Simulator Simple, you know what I mean? It's just, if you've ever played Animal Shelter Simulator, you'll know that it's a very basic game. Yeah, you're running a little animal shelter, but you're not really interacting with the animals all that much. Same thing here. So still, like in this mission, I have to sell a bunch of things and then buy a bunch of things. So if you're familiar with the missions, typically it's like operate within this budget. So it's going to want me to sell all of these things, and, this is what takes up the bulk of your time, unless you just want to flip stuff, So there you go, folks. That was a quick look at the Pets DLC. I still recommend the DLC, even though it is kind of limiting, but, again, I've been playing for 5-6 hours, just getting a house together to hold the pets that I currently have, and right now, I still haven't been able to find a limit to that. I'm at a point where, like, okay, I have 15 or so animals in my house, and the computer still hasn't yelled at me. The animals do glitch out on occasion and just sort of like wander around or just don't move at all, or, something's wrong with them. But other than that, like, again, the AI is decent for what it is, but it's still bare bones. But hey, yeah, if you want more content and you love animals, then by all means, check this one out. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.